He's a very good man, but he doesn't have ability to listen.
But what was the real, what was the
Are you
essence of it?
brothers a Muslim brotherhood?
No, 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 no.
May I know who you
I'm
are?
a Christian.
You're Christian.
I'm Christian, yes.
I'm Muslim.
Are you
What
Muslim?
is your name?
My name is Orlando.
Oh, my name is Mohammed.
Fantastic
Pleasure to
meeting.
meet you.
Fantastic meeting you.
Are you able to have a
We
conversation?
can we can we can lovely have a conversation.
Would you like to know where the word Satan came from?
From I can give you from the biblical text, but let me hear what your spin on it is, so that we can make some form of comparison.
Satan in English comes
Yeah.
from the word
brother,
of
listen with him.
shaitan.
Yeah.
Shaitan, every word in Arabic comes from 3 letters.
Yes.
Shaitan, and you conjugate it into whatever. You can make a verb, a noun, a name out of any 3 letters.
Yes.
So shaitan comes from shatata, shatata.
Yes.
Shatata means to deviate.
Yes.
So shaitan was what God described when Iblis is his name, the devil, deviated from the righteous path of God.
Yes.
He shatta, he deviated, and therefore the one who does this shatta is called shaitan. And that's why today, if you see Arab families here around running with their kids, they're like, oh, this kid is a shaitan, come here, come here. He is naughty, he is not one that follows the righteous path. But they don't mean he's the devil, he's the one who deviates.
Yes.
So shaitan means the one who deviates from the righteous path.
Yes.
Our good Orientalists came to the Middle East and learned all about the devil.
Oh yeah.
And they heard the word shaitan, and what is that? That is the devil. Oh, shaitan, Satan, shaitan, Satan, because you know, SH, they move silent H from English, so it becomes Satan
Yeah.
from shaitan. That is what the name. He's not his name. His name is Iblis. My name is Muhammad.
Yes.
The devil's name is Iblis. That's his name.
Yes.
It's not. Also, as my good brother here describes, his name is Lucifer.
Yes.
Lucifer comes from the Latin word illuminus, the light bringer.
You know, like you have a brother and he's got two.
If you're a Christian man, the devil is far meaning light.
Yeah.
God
Yes.
is light.
Yes. God brings light.
Dominus illuminae mea.
Yes.
This is the Oxford motto, where I study.
Yes.
God
We know
illuminates.
it's more masonry.
God is the light.
Yes. God is a light.
God is the light.
Yes. Yes.
The devil is
The
not.
devil is not light.
Definitely. And he cannot be given that name. That is what today you call false news.
Because the Bible says he fell from heaven like lightning.
Those that
You know what I mean?
So definitely he's not the light bringer.
Not like yes.
So that name is also not a correct description.
Yes.
you
That's what I was trying to tell my brother.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic.
Also, Prophet Jacob.
because I have
Prophet Jacob
Yes.
in Arab, he was a very pious man. No, a lot of people don't understand what the word Israel means.
Yes.
It was the nickname of Jacob.
Okay.
God gave him this nickname because he was so pious, he always went the extra mile in his obedience to God.
Yes.
And by that, God gave him an angelic name. If you look at all the angelic names in Arabic, I will pronounce them and I'll tell them in English. Jibrail, Jibrail, Gabriel.
Yes.
Jibrail,
Yeah.
Mikael, Mike. Israel, Israfil. All they have the ending with il.
Yes.
And Hebrew, il means God. Like Allah in Arabic, il means God in the name of Hashem, the name of God in Judaism. What is Isra in Judaism? To make Israel. Isra means the pious servant of Il.
But that is according to the Arabic translation, but not by from Hebrew, not Hebrew.
That's from Hebrew.
But even from Hebrew text compared to Arabic translation grammar, when you line it up, you have a different in the variance of text of how and the role they play according, yes, the role they play, because these men has an historic beginning, you know what I mean? So when you look at the lineage of where they're coming, I think what happened with the conversation is that I wanted you guys to go in more, to expound more, and go, but you know what I mean?
Sorry about that, brother, but I'll say something to you. You see, this man will tell you,
Yes.
he's a man, I don't know if he's a professor. So
Who's a professor? I'm sorry.
so when you go to a subject,
I don't respect you more because you're a professor.
no, but I will
respected you
explain.
before.
When you go to a subject, right, and it's not on 100% facts, I will refute it.
It's
Because I am a man.
Refute it with facts.
Then know that. You want me to show you facts? Let's show you facts. Not Bible. I'm gonna show you history.
That's okay.
Yes, brother.
I'm here to learn like you.
Yes, brother. And I hope when you walk away from this, you can be able to learn something.
I'd love to.
Who you think the Jews are?
Who do I think?
The Jews are, yes.
The Jews are the people who believe and follow the teachings of Moses.
Okay. And what do they look like?
What do they look like? Jews today
Yes.
or Jews up there?
Back then and today?
They look like him.
No, that's incorrect.
How's that?
Let's read. This is the oldest university in the world, the University of Timbuktu, yeah? Right, I'm going to make you read
I
it.
thought the oldest African university was Al-Azhar in Egypt.
Read this to me.
Older than Oxford.
Egypt is in where? Africa, right?
Yeah.
So we're the oldest universities in Africa. So where are we from? I'm Ashanti, by the way. The Jews amongst the Ashanti, right?
I'm half Egyptian.
All right, so hold this now. I'm going to show you something.
You're half Egyptian.
Yes.
Now watch this.
I was there the other day. No? I went to Ogada and I sailed from the Nile 7 days. I went to Luxor, Haswan, Valley of the Kings of Water. Then I went
We did
into
that last Christmas.
and then I drove from Cairo, from Ogada to Cairo.
Look,
Yes.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Here is
lovely.
history. Here is history for you. Judah is not in the Middle East. Judah is in Slave Coast, Ghana, Africa. So the Jews, them where you are talking about, come from Ghana, Africa. We are called Ashanti. This is the original map.
No, bro.
Middle East was created right after they built the Suez Canal. You know the Suez Canal?
Yeah, I know.
That's when they call the place Middle East. It was the original name for it is called Al-Kabiu land. Do you know that?
I
You
know
know,
Yehuda was.
he
the
says
son of-
Yahuda. He
the
doesn't
son
know
of
that
Jacob.
Yahuda means Judah.
Judah, yeah.
Yes.
So Yahuda,
He's the son of Jacob.
Look, Yahuda is the fourth son of Jacob, right?
Correct.
And Yahuda lived in Ghana. Judah? Why UDA? Judah. In 1495 they create the alphabet J.
I really
see?
doubt he went there.
What?
I really doubt that Yehuda.
We get, hold up, listen, when we get expelled in 70 AD,
Bro, Yehuda was way before Christ. Right?
yes,
What's 17?
Yeah.
This is one time before.
yes, but remember, we went into slavery before. How many times? 4 times, right?
We're talking about the days of Judah, the days of Jacob. This
Listen.
is like, what, 4,000?
He wants to
when
go
was
back.
Jacob?
You
3000
cannot
BC?
put a real date on the time of Jacob and Abraham. We have to just put it down to,
I don't know. I
to
think
notes.
it's
Yeah.
2000 BC.
You can only go back from the time of the kings then.
Yeah.
Yes? I'm explaining to you, but I'm not Jew, I'm explaining. Now, did you know that we lose the Torah and all these books? Did you know that, right?
Lewis?
We did lost those books. You know that they were burnt? The
Which
Torah
books?
and the gospel and everything was burnt. You know that?
Who burned it?
They don't know.
I don't know.
Open up Jeremiah 36 for him, please.
I don't
Let me
know.
teach him some facts.
What?
We had to, you know how we retrieve back the Bible? The scriptures?
Are you reaching?
Yeah. God called 6 men. One's called Jeremiah, one's called Baruch, one's called Ezra, and they wrote the Bible in the late vision. I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
And these are the 4 books of Old Testament?
The
New Testament.
Moses have 7 books.
Yeah.
Moses have
That's the Old Testament.
Genesis, Exodus,
Yes.
Leviticus,
Numbers,
Deuteronomy,
Deuteronomy,
Job,
Job.
and Jubilee.
Yeah.
That's Moses said, let me show you what I'm talking. Because you've never read these books. You've never ever read these books. I first time I go see me open this book.
I have a lot to learn.
Yes, brother.
Long-
Now look,
long road.
we have the book of Enoch,
Yes.
which is your prophet, and we have
Enoch
the book
is
of
Muhammad?
No, Enoch is the first prophet. He is the first prophet.
Adam?
No, Adam wasn't a prophet. Adam was a created being to bring mankind into the world. Adam sinned against God and get kicked out of heaven. Yes?
See, this
Paradise.
Yeah,
Now,
we- This is
no,
yeah,
because
it's
you see,
different.
Islam call everybody prophet, but not everybody is a prophet. You are a false prophet.
Yeah, but if you say Muhammad was the first, Adam was the first prophet, the world was not yet broken.
That's right.
There was no sin upon the earth as yet.
That's right.
And if he was a prophet, what was the prophecy he had to a broken world?
That's right.
You know,
The problem is, because remember, if you have a prophet, you have to have a message,
why we don't want
a message of redemption. You know what I mean? A revelation. So the world was not in that chaotic state as yet before.
As you correctly said, he did sin.
Yes.
And he discovered his mistake.
Yeah.
And therefore God.
But you know what happened? He never repented, you know.
No, he didn't.
Adam never
He
repented
didn't.
of his
That's why
sins.
I have to- That's why I have to keep eating drink stomach.
Yeah, but he never repented.
But he did in Islam. He did.
In Islam,
Yeah, but
okay.
Islam,
Yeah, yeah.
you have to remember, Islam cannot correct Israel.
What do you mean?
God
The Torah and the
never-
Gospels.
Listen, God made a royal covenant with the children of Israel, right?
Yes.
Now in your Quran,
Whoa. No. God made a covenant with the tribe of Israel.
With Israel.
What was the covenant?
Israel is God's firstborn. God chose Israel as a nation to have led the world. An everlasting covenant.
everlasting covenant.
Yeah, that also we don't agree.
Wait.
Right, hold up.
Jewish, yeah.
In your Quran, Surah 2, verse 40. O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestow upon you
Sir.
and prefer you over.
Nobody can know the future.
Yes.
Okay? So the angels answer back to God, when he tells them, with my intention is to create someone to inherit the land, they answer back and they say, why would you make a creature that would spill blood and spread corruption. Fasad. في الأرض. Fasad in the land. And we worship you and we نحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك, and we hold you high, almighty.
Yes.
Why would you create this new being that will spread corruption and spill blood? How would they know that we would make corruption and spill blood? And they cannot see the future.
But as gone to that text, I'm making a spin of it. Now, the same Lucifer that we have read about, he was one of God's most important.
That name.
The devil, the old dragon.
Thank you.
He was one of God's most important angels in heaven.
He was an angel.
He was an archangel.
I promise.
No, okay, go ahead. I'm just giving from the biblical context compared to Quranic context. So we're
I told you there's two
okay.
points.
Go ahead.
So in the creation of Adam, the devil will come up. Hold on.
Okay.
So after he tells that to the angels and they answer back with things that you would say, if they can't see the future, how would they reach that conclusion? Okay.
Yes.
God answers back and says, oh, I know what you don't know. He answers back to the angels.
Yeah.
Calm down, I know what you don't know.
Yes.
And then he creates Adam from mud, and he breathes, just like in the Bible, he breathes from his spirit into Adam.
So where was Adam created? In heaven or earth?
Heaven.
In heaven.
Heaven.
So the earth
But
was
with the intention, like he
to
said,
come to the earth.
Before he created them, he had the intention, إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. I want to make someone to populate and develop the land and inherit the land. That before he created Adam, he told the angels that was my intention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He was made of the land.
To develop the land.
But I wanted to find out. You see,
Yes, he made the
you see,
promise.
what I wanted to establish is this.
Yes.
Adam was the first man created by God of clay, of the
Yes,
dust.
yes.
So you're saying to me that Adam was made in heaven.
Yes.
So heaven, earth was formed in heaven.
Heaven, I don't know that.
So there's only
Yeah, but there's only one earth, and earth. You see, from the moment you take Adam from the earth and create Adam, because remember, heaven is not earth, it's not soily based.
there's no dust.
There's no dust.
Have you?
No, it's scriptural. So we have to go with the scriptures.
The scripture says
The
there
scripture.
was no mud.
No. What I'm saying to you, the scripture. Let me put it this way: if you confirm from Bible and Tanakh, it gives you the same description of how heaven and earth was made. Because remember, confirmation of what was written, we have to go by what was there.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying because that was what has gone to Quranic teachings. You know what I mean? But I'm just giving it from biblical teachings.
I do not have the answer to this
Okay,
question,
no problem.
But let me tell you why it's not a big issue for me.
Yes.
Because the one who created the earth and the heavens and created God can definitely create some mud. Because that's all he says.
So you're saying then that
clay?
in the essence of earth created in paradise. So
I don't know.
No, but we have to make sense of it. So in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The creativity of the heavens and the earth has to be within a reality. So the reality of earth was first established in heaven then.
These things are for us humans.
No, but you see,
time and space.
no, but can I be honest with you? But
for
God has to be specific. Because I'll tell you why that's specific. The moment he says then, he created the man, Adam man in heaven,
Yes.
with earth in heaven.
Yes.
That means the Adam man, that means the next step is that mankind.
I think I can answer that.
Yes, go ahead.
I think I can.
Yes.
I think yes, Earth was created.
Earth was created
I think Earth was created.
in paradise.
I don't know where, but it
But-
was available.
But if, okay,
Why?
go
why
ahead,
so?
go ahead. Yeah.
Because this earth was populated for a long time before God created Adam. So it did exist when he created
With who?
I will tell you.
With who were those people?
This is interesting.
I will
This
tell
is
you
interesting.
if you will give me a
Well.
chance.
It's like I'm having a lovely dish.
This is all in
I can't
Genesis,
wait, yeah.
in the book of Genesis.
Yeah, but
and
no, but remember, before Adam, the Bible says there was no existence of any human being because it was the
Thank you
first to
for
start the
making
human
me
race.
think about this, but I think
No.
Earth, yes,
No,
was available.
Can-
Earth
This
was
idea
available.
more compatible with idea of evolution.
Evolution.
Do you
Because
believe in evolution?
because you just said to
I
me a
have
while
no
ago.
problems with
No, you just said to me a while ago. No, you
have
just
no problems with
my brother.
creation
Listen what I'm
and
saying.
evolution.
But you're gonna have a problem with the paradox. So what you're saying? If we establish that Adam was the first man created,
Yes.
we establish that heaven and earth was created,
Before.
and God created the first man to inhabit the earth.
Yes.
Now, how could he have then created a generation before the first man when the first man was the first man created?
He didn't create something in retrospect. The earth existed for a long time, and certain people.
So it was created before the time it says it was created then.
I don't have a time to tell
No,
you.
but he has to have a time.
It was before.
No, but he has
I
to have a
don't know.
time.
I
No,
You
but
mean Neanderthals?
yeah, but we are going into territories now where we have to.
No, before.
So you think Neanderthals were before humans?
I don't think I can just tell you what I read in the Quran. I don't.
Yeah, but you see,
I'm reading from Quran,
this is the problem
These
we have.
things I
No,
wasn't
no,
here
well,
to
well,
witness
okay.
it.
Those
I don't
missing
know.
link.
Let
That's
me-
go,
You
go,
can
go ahead,
use
go ahead,
your
go ahead.
mind to
Yeah.
reason,
Yes, that's the only thing I can add to it.
but we don't
Like the
seem to
earth.
like reason
Yes.
in Islam
Why?
because you can't question the Quran.
As the ultimate truth? No. Like if you were to say God, God created man from air. No, that is against what's written in the Quran. I don't. There's no much reason.
Yeah, but sorry, just to add to what he was saying. Listen to me. To be honest with you, let me put it this way.
We're deviating on a lot of very
Yeah,
good
yeah,
points,
yeah.
I'm
Sorry, yeah, it's okay. Yeah,
Just
but
let
yeah,
me
go ahead,
tell
go ahead.
the full story
Yeah, yeah.
and then ask all the
Yeah, yeah.
questions
Go
you
ahead,
want.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
What about if you both have a time, like 5 minutes for
No, we don't. It's not a debate. Let me put it this way. When you
They're
do a
all
debate,
very good questions.
can I be honest with you?
And I have
When
it,
we go with
but
debate,
just
we
because-
move
way to
away from
spend
the
your time.
paradigm of what we call. It's because you know what? I want you to, because with the debate, I'm going to be tend to go hard.
Discussion.
It's a discussion, but I'm going to go into topics where we're going to change
I'm
now.
more than happy
Yeah,
to.
go ahead.
But just
go
let
ahead.
me give you the
Yeah,
full
go ahead,
story
go ahead, go
about
ahead.
the creation, just
Go ahead.
like you did in
Go ahead, go ahead.
the book of Genesis.
Go ahead.
And then open to all
Go ahead,
context.
go ahead.
So after you remember the question, the conversation he had with
Yeah,
the angels.
yes.
And he said, "Oh, I know what you don't."
Yes.
And then he went and he took some mud and he created God, man, and he blew from his spirit and it came to life, Adam. And then the God tells us about how he taught, like in the Bible, he taught Adam all the names of things. Right? Doesn't
Yes.
it-
Adam named the things of the earth.
Yes.
Yes.
He taught him all the names of things. And then he took him in front of the angels. And he'd ask about, now the Satan has to come up. Because what if Satan was not an angel, what was he doing in the court of the angels? Satan was not an angel. Satan is from a third species. According to Islam, according to
Okay.
the Quran, God created 3 species.
Seraphim.
They exist-
Seraphim? No,
they,
not seraphim.
They exist also in the Bible. They exist also in the Bible.
Cherubim?
It's created from.
Nephilim?
No, they're created
Nephilim.
from the creatures created from fire.
Yeah, but the big
It's
question is this.
It's not in the Bible.
But the question is it, where was Satan before? Was he in heaven? And was he cast down to earth?
Yes, I'm about
And
to.
what? Yeah,
no, he
go
was
ahead.
not cast down
Go
to
ahead, yeah,
I'll
go
tell you
ahead.
the whole
Light.
story.
Yes.
Before he created Adam, when there was we believe there's 3 creations of God. Okay, God created angels. Just a memory check. What did He create angels from?
They're spiritual beings. They're not physical beings.
Like
No,
light.
light. They're
Yeah.
created from light.
Like
We're
period
made from,
flame.
and the devil is from a different species called Jinn.
Well,
And Jinn are created from fire. Angels.
that's gone to
from-
Quran.
According to the Quran.
Okay.
But there's heavenly fire.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not educated in heavenly fire.
Hyperion.
I just know simple
Chemistry
terms.
of the heavenly
Yes,
fire.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
Light is for the angel. They were created from angels from light. The jinn are the second creature. They were created from fire.
Genies.
Humans are created from mud. Okay. Now let's review the difference between these 3
Yes.
creatures. Okay. What is the purpose? You know the purpose. God told us the purpose of humans. إِنِّي جَعَلْنَا فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. I made someone to inherit and develop the land. This is Adam. This is all our purpose. This is the reason why you came to existence. Why God created you, her, me, all of us here, to develop the land and to worship God. This is what He told us.
Yeah, the land. He put you in.
Earth.
Not to move around it to someone else's land.
The earth. You mean the moon? You mean or?
No, do you really think? He was very specific. He said, "You live in this land.
Which
You
land?
Don't stay in this. I've given this land to other
meant
people."
earth.
No. For nations. Yeah, Israel.
No.
You don't think
I don't
God
believe.
wants Israel?
No. That's
The
a
first
different-
nation.
Human beings in general.
Yeah.
You're why you going to Israel for?
He's talking about the first nation. First nation.
Mankind.
Yes, but mankind are tribes, and then when the population gets too big, you have to start a nation.
What tribe did Adam belong to?
That's a good point. Yeah, this is not my point. My point is
That's
about
just
human.
observing reality, isn't
I'm
it?
talking about human beings.
Yes,
Human beings.
we're tribal.
If it's someone who believes
We
in
don't wanna mix
Judaism,
with other
if
tribes.
someone who does not believe, someone who believes in Christianity, all of us we are humans, right?
Yes.
So the first human that
but
was
we're not
created,
communists.
we're not
Communists.
communists.
Yeah, that
Communism?
borders don't matter. Nations don't matter.
According to God, there's no borders.
Yeah, no, according to communists.
Okay, That's not my topic. That's not my topic. That's not my topic.
Yes, but this is important. This is very important. Communism is the devil's tool, yeah?
Okay, I'll promise I'll get to it. I'll just want
And
to continue.
they want the world to be one big state, yeah? One centralized state, yeah? That is not what God wants.
He's talking about humanity, not politics.
Yes, but
So
communism is the big threat
after
of
the
our time,
angels,
yeah?
Yes.
their
I believe
purpose
in
is to, what is their purpose?
Yes, but communists don't.
purpose
and
was to
they're-
worship
they've
God.
got a lot of power.
And one more.
So we have to fight the
That was,
communists.
according to scripture, that was the only purpose of
They
the
are the
angels.
devil.
And they were, God used them as messengers
Thank you very
to
much.
descend
Chinese communists.
upon the earth to give
Quran,
prophets
that
messages and stuff like that. Yes.
Yes, that is their second purpose, to obey
Yeah.
God.
So they
Yes.
So
can know each
Michael,
other.
he
Yeah.
does not
I
send
think there
messages.
is-
Michael goes
Yeah,
and
12
destroys.
tribes of
He's a
Israel
warrior,
become
right?
Yeah.
Michael.
one.
And there was, the Bible says there was war in heaven.
And
then
and
they
Michael
split
and his
into
archangel fought.
Judah and
Okay, I don't
Israel,
know about
which-
the one
Well,
that
I'm just giving a
always
scriptural
built on
text.
why they
Yes.
split.
Gabriel, he's the one who's supposed to be a messenger. So every angel has a certain.
But it's important because
purpose.
England,
You are
we've
the
got
messenger.
every nation,
You are the fighter.
everyone comes
you
here
are
think they can
Is-
live,
Israel, what's his joy?
but it's not true, is it?
Azazel.
No one's got the right to come and live in
Israel, you
England.
have-
Israel, yeah. Yeah.
Don't you think
But
that
Jesus,
No.
Jesus is also called Israel, you know?
No, not Israel.
Oh, okay.
An angelic
like,
name.
you know,
Israel.
Normans came to England.
You have that
know,
angel?
Israfil, they do
Uh,
on sacrifice.
is,
Yeah, the
that
Normans.
angel named Israel.
But that
Israfil,
was
the
a
one who
tiny
blows the
group.
horn. Israfil.
They didn't really interact with the working
Gave
people.
judgment, the
Do you
angel that
consider
blows the
Brazil
horn.
to be a nation?
What's his name?
No, the Bible doesn't give a description of
Brazil.
any names of any angel
Okay.
to the book of Revelation prophecy. You know what I mean?
They came
So
Yes,
from a
yes.
different-
This
So the
Portuguese
angels were
nation.
supposed to obey God and worship.
yes.
That's their role. They have no free will.
Yeah, I think they should leave.
Raphael, that's the one who
Raphael.
blows the horn.
Okay, that's gone to Quran.
In Arabic,
That's-
No, this is in the Bible.
in the Bible, his
Raphael.
name is Raphael.
Okay.
In Islam, he's called Israfil.
But the thing with Brazil
Okay.
is
That's
it's
his name in
Catholic
Arabic.
Yes.
Just like
Christianity, which is
Jibreel is
corrupt.
Gabriel,
Yes,
Mikael
about-
is Michael.
yes.
Protestant.
Oh, so you're Arabic to English, if
Yes.
you're Hebrew. Okay, okay.
These are the purpose. So that's the angels. Okay, they have no free will. So if God tells an angel, Gabriel, go deliver this message exactly.
But they have to have free will.
There was a Portuguese
You have to.
Inquisition.
Well, that's gone to Quran. You said they don't.
According to the
Quran,
Quran,
yes.
And they
Yeah, yeah, no
persecuted
problem.
Indians.
Yes.
Stand behind them, please.
Just
Yes.
like Michael.
Yes.
Okay.
Persecuted
Michael, if he tells him,
Indians.
go and destroy Sodom and Gomorrah.
Portuguese Catholics.
You think Michael is going to say, "Oh, I'm going to destroy this
Nobody
piece and not
talks
that piece"? He has no free will. He cannot disobey
You
God.
can, if they want. That's gone to biblical text. Because why? If God created any form of being in existence without a free will,
Yes.
and I mean that means he's responsible for the outcome of that person. Why? Because you see, free will is the free, and they will shall shout of the trumpet and of the archangels, and all the angels in heaven will ascend with Christ coming. You know what I mean? Come to the earth.
I'm gonna
That's
ask you-
biblical. That's biblical
I
text.
want to ask you a logical question,
Yes,
not a
sir.
biblical question.
Yes. Okay.
If angels
Yes.
have free will according to you,
Yes.
and maybe some of them, as according to you,
Yes.
obeyed God exactly, and some
Yes.
of them maybe changed
Yes.
their mind.
Yes.
They have free will.
Yes.
God told me, "Thou shalt not kill," and maybe I killed someone.
Yes.
Or "Thou shalt not lie," and I told you a lie.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go to hell. That is some. I have free will. I can do that.
Yes.
Angels, I'm telling you, have no free will. They cannot do that. If God tells them go and destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, they will destroy all. If go and deliver this message, He will. He will not lie. He will not change.
Yes.
He has no free will. And therefore, on Judgment Day,
Yeah.
if there's an angel with free will, there must have been one. I mean, you're a minister. Can you tell me you have never sinned?
We all have sinned,
Thank you very much. Even a minister.
Yeah.
A minister
Jesus,
who
right?
is
but not Jesus. Jesus never sinned.
Okay,
And the angels in heaven with him are not sinners.
Okay, fine. Forget us.
Yes.
Okay. You have free will.
Yes.
I have free
I have
will.
to have free will
Thank
to
you.
make a distinctive choice,
Thank you.
to choose
And
either God or
I-
the devil.
Thank you.
Because, sorry, before, nobody will go to hell or heaven without a choice. And the choice is based on free will.
Correct.
I can
And-
choose if I choose to walk away from God or
Thank you.
I choose to serve God.
and do good deeds.
Yes.
But you, I believe you are a good deed.
When you
for
talk about
good
Jesus, you've got
person.
to
I
talk
believe.
about King David because Jesus is based on King David.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Who was
believe,
the
I believe
ultimate
you're you're a good person.
Yeah.
And even you being a good person and person who has, studied and spreads the word of God, and you must have lied, you must have done a little sin. You just said that.
Yeah, listen, to me,
Everybody
all of us by grace through God,
And therefore-
we need
Therefore,
God's
God loves
guidance.
sin
Thank you.
too.
Yes.
And therefore, even the angels, if you believe, have
Yes.
free will.
Yes.
You don't think they might have sinned?
Yeah, but you see, what we have to establish is because from Quranic point of view, it's a different description of how angels were made and their purposes.
Yes.
From biblical texts,
Yes.
from
I'm
Hebrew,
giving you the
from,
logic.
from Torah, for gospel, from Injil, angels are made, those that are in heaven
Yes.
are there to worship and honor God. Because remember, they are not human beings.
Yes.
An angel has,
Different species.
listen to me, angels were made a little bit above man. We are an angel, yeah, we are not,
above?
means that the things that they can carry out and do, we can't fight them. We can't
You
battle
can do
them.
things that they can't.
No,
and
no.
They can do things you can't.
No,
They're
they're
different
more
species.
powerful than us.
Your
They're more
opinion-
powerful.
your opinion
No,
powerful.
that's Bible definition, biblical definition.
They're different species. You
Yeah.
cannot say, is the bear more powerful than a lion?
No, but what I'm saying, what
eagle can
I'm saying,
fly,
can
but
you
the bear-
can you fly?
No, I cannot.
Okay, can you transform yourself like somebody else?
No, the angel
Angels
can.
does that.
Yes.
Okay, the story of Lot. When those angels came to Sodom and Gomorrah, what did they do? They took the life form of men.
They-
And Lot saw them. They were angels, but they took the life form of
Oh,
human
yeah, the
beings.
two that visited
Okay,
them the
so
night
you see,
before.
so what I'm
Yes,
saying, so they are more advanced
Yes.
than you and I.
No, advance is your opinion.
Yeah, no, but that's biblical text.
God created us later.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that one is better, one is
No,
higher,
what I'm
lower.
saying to you,
There's no
the
comparison
celestial
like that.
powers that
Different
one has,
species.
or put it this way, listen to me, God in his infinite wisdom designed and created the world in a unique way.
Yes.
Angels, as according to biblical narrative text,
Yes.
was not designed to be on earth. No, they wasn't.
They were designed to be
No,
everywhere.
no, no,
not
no, 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 no. Those angels were meant to be in heaven with God. Why? Because they don't have human form. They don't. Okay. Have you heard of an angel that eats?
No, they don't.
Have you ever heard of an angel that sleeps?
Also, no, they don't.
How do they survive then?
This is your understanding.
No. You see, I'm opening up your mind.
Brother.
I'm opening up your mind. I'm opening up your mind.
Just tell is there life on another planet?
Yeah, but yeah.
It's only that you know these are creations. These animals need to breathe. They
Yes.
need oxygen.
Yes.
What if God created these animals that breathe the hydrogen?
Yeah,
What if He created us to breathe hydrogen?
but you see,
you could live on
we,
another
we,
planet.
no, but you see
you
what
could
we're
live on
doing.
Saturn
What we're doing.
comfortably.
No, but what we're doing then, what we're doing then, the absence of truth becomes the evidence of not truth. No,
you go.
but sorry, the reality of it is this. What
God creates everything
what
new.
you're saying to
Just
me,
because it's
hold
beyond our
on.
comprehension, brother.
Okay, what you're saying to me, there is no evidential proof that Quran will teach you that. That's your assumption based on what your intellectual intelligence will have you believe. Okay, but it's not. That's not true claim from Quran.
It's not from the Quran.
Okay,
No.
we
This
just
is
want to be
my
clear.
conclusion.
We agree with that. We agree with that. We agree with that.
Yes.
We agree with that.
Let me
Yes.
continue by telling you the
Yes.
three creations because we really need to go on to creation of
Yeah,
man.
yes.
So that created. No more questions, please. I'll just do it.
No, go ahead. I'll allow you to speak.
Angels?
Please, I'll do.
No, they don't have free will. That's why they don't get judged on Judgment Day.
Okay.
That's why they are the guardians of hell and heaven. Because they're not going to be judged. They just follow God's order. They have no free will. And God created them first. Then God created the Jinn species. Jinn are made from fire. The Jinn live on this earth with us. You don't see them. They see us. But we don't see them. They also have free will, just like us. And this is why on Judgment Day, we will be judged along with the Jinn species, but we will not be judged along with the angelic species. They have free will, they will be judged. Are you a good Jinn or are you a bad Jinn? And they're just like us. There's Christian Jinn, there's Muslim Jinn, there's infidel Jinns,
Really?
and they've lived on this earth for millions of years.
Christian Jinn.
Christian Jinn,
I've never heard that before. That's new.
Muslim Jinn. Genie of the lamp. Where do you think they were
Yeah, so
created?
what's that Arab angel?
Okay.
No, they're another species. After God created angels,
This is
God
new to
created
me.
a second
Never
species.
heard about the.
Yes,
Jinn.
my
Yeah,
brother.
you never heard about.
How we learn.
Yes. Jinn, he created Jinn, made from fire, and they
So
have
did the
free will.
Arabs talk about angels and jinn?
Arab doesn't talk. I'm talking God.
Yeah,
Forget Arabs.
but that's where jinn comes from. It's Arab.
Jinn is
No,
not
it's from the Quran.
angel.
It's from God.
Yes, but Arab culture was long before.
Arab culture before did not have Jinn.
No,
No.
I thought you weren't. That was all obliterated by Islam, like all our pagan beliefs were obliterated by Christianity.
It was a
It was
multi-pagan
only
world.
1,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago.
What was 3,000?
Christianity.
Anyway, let's get back because I know your daughter's
Yeah.
very. You need to go. You can't be
Believe
staying
in
here for the rest of the
Yes.
rest of the evening. Yes.
So after he created Jinn,
They all
Yes.
wrong.
and they're living here,
Yes.
right? Like us, we had messengers come and deliver because they have free will. No, God's not going to just send them here and leave them and do what they want. God sent messengers to tell them, worship God, do good, don't lie, don't steal, don't kill your brother Jinn. Okay?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like us. And some of
Okay.
them were good, some of them
Jews,
were bad.
Okay.
What Jews? I'm talking Jinn.
The Jews are the messengers.
The Jinn
We
species
shoot
lived
the
here
messengers over and over.
for thousands of years.
Really?
Yes. And
So what part of creation were they made?
before God created Adam,
Yes. So before God created Adam, they were made. So those jinns were made.
As I told you, I don't have time.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know. No,
We
not
have, we have,
me,
to,
I
we,
don't-
we have to
not
have a
me.
part 2 of this discussion.
Not me.
I hope we have a
time.
part 2.
Not me. I don't have.
Make
I have time
time.
for you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Make time for
I don't have the
God,
time to
for
God.
goodness sake.
It's like this was 10,000 BC. This was-
What
I
have
don't
you
have
got to
the chronological.
You've got
I don't
something
have.
better to
That's
do
what I
than
meant.
talk about God.
Oh, okay.
I have all the time I can give you.
Okay.
I was talking. I don't know God's time.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
God's time is different.
What are you going to do?
So after he did Jinn,
You've got something
after
better
that,
to do than talk about God.
please don't interrupt. I'm trying to give him my
Where are you
brother.
going to go?
I will
You're going to
debate
go
this.
to cinema or something.
After he created the Jinn and they lived for thousands of years, come back the first question, the first conversation he had with the angels. Remember when God turned the intention to the angels, I want to create a new species. I want to create a new species to inherit the land. Remember that conversation? And they said, why would you create a species that would spill blood and spread corruption? Remember that?
Well, that's Quranic definition, not that's called the gospel or angel.
No, but I told you this.
No, I understand. Listen to me. Whatever you're saying to me is based on the fundamental definition of Quranic text.
This is purely from the Quran.
Quranic text.
Purely
Okay.
from the Quran.
I'm taking on that merit. Okay.
And the angels, when they said, why would you create a creature that would spill blood and spread corruption?
Yes.
And he said, I know what you don't know. And we said, we agreed the angels do not know the future. Nobody can see the future. So how could they make this comment that before the creature is created, they know he will spill blood and they know he will spread corruption.
Yeah.
They knew it because there was a previous species that God created on earth called the Jinn, who's been living here for 1,000 years, who did spread corruption, who did spill blood. So they were out of comparison. This is a species that you created and you gave it free will, and this is what they did. You're going to create a new species, and you're also going to give it free will. They're going to do exactly like the ones before, and hence their comment.
So, in a nutshell, then, if I need to find this clarification, and if I should go back to the
Surah
Torah,
Al-Baqarah,
no.
if you want
If
to.
I should go back to the Torah or the Injil,
I don't know.
will I find it?
In the Torah, I don't know.
But you see, there's a problem now,
Yes.
because the Quran says it came to confirm what was written before.
Yes, of
So
course.
what does it cease to confirm?
Okay.
Because the story you're giving me, it knocked me out to the blues because nothing of this ever been explained biblically.
Of course.
When I discuss anything in theology,
Yes.
I can't base my claims upon my ideology.
Yes.
Because we have scriptural texts.
I don't have an idea.
Know what I'm saying? You have the Quran to
Yes.
use, I use Bible.
Yes.
Now, I follow exactly in the genealogy of
Yes.
where my forefathers came from,
Yes.
what was handed down to them,
Yes.
what is the covenant and what is the law of God that was given unto human beings.
Yes.
Now, what I'm saying to you,
Yes.
your description of heaven and earth,
Yes.
Adam was made in heaven, because and the other one, if Adam was made in heaven with Iblis, Adam should have seen God.
Adam saw God, yes.
Adam saw God.
Yes.
That means then,
And he
that,
talked
that,
to
that
him.
means then the Torah is a lie. When
don't-
Christ said no man can see God and live.
I will tell you parts of the Torah.
No, I'm just giving an example.
Yes,
So what I'm
your
saying,
statement is
yes,
correct. That is my understanding.
your understanding. What I'm saying from the Torah point of view,
Yes.
okay, from the Injil point of view,
Yes.
it doesn't lines up with the theology that we have.
There's a lot of things in the Torah, not a lot.
Yes.
But I would say, my personal estimate, 10 to 20% of the Bible and the Torah
Yeah.
have been edited.
How?
How?
Yes, and for what purpose? That was what you were told. So if it was edited,
Let me tell you
so
why.
hold on, if it was edited, then I need to know time, date, and who edited it, and what was the purpose of it. Because I tell you why.
Fantastic.
Because if it is edited,
Yes.
that means the author of the book is a lie. He says
lying.
no one can change the word of God. Okay?
That
You can't
is-
change it.
that is why I don't.
And two,
Let me tell you
the
why.
word of God is prophecy, prophetic prophecies.
Correct.
Okay? Jesus came to fulfill those prophecies,
Yes.
and he fulfilled them correctly. So, go ahead.
In the Quran,
Yes.
Must all be prophets.
God says, it's true, the part that you quoted, that I came to fulfill the Torah and the
Yes.
Bible.
Because he was spoken of.
Yes.
Yes.
But then he condemns all the priests and all the rabbis who would take money to change the word of God. It is written in the Quran.
Written by, but why would it? What change the word of God for what?
No. They
For
wouldn't
worldly-
change it. They rewrite and say that it's a word from the God.
Yeah, but
That's
what
100%.
text? What text and what did they rewrite?
That's just the Pharisees.
What text did they write?
Things like, for example, what I'm telling you about the Jinn, this was
No, but what purpose would it do them to do that? We have to think now.
I'll tell
If
you.
I'm going to say is guilty,
Yes.
what is he guilty of?
I will tell you.
Because there's thousands of manuscripts, you know.
Speaking the truth.
There is
Yeah.
a whole Christian book written by a Christian called Who Wrote the Bible?
Yes.
And it's a fantastic...
By a Christian.
By Christian.
Okay.
Not Bible. Nothing to do with this.
You mean compilation of the Bible, not right?
No,
Because the Bible was written by inspired men.
that is the title.
No,
of the book.
I want to say what I'm saying to you. No man of his human self can write the future and write prophetic things without the guidance of the Spirit.
That's why I told you 80% is accurate.
Okay. No.
80% I believe.
No.
My faith.
Listen to me.
It is the word.
The
of God.
99.9% of
Yes.
the Bible,
Yes.
as according to what it is profitable for correction, and for rebuking, and for teaching. The Bible declares what it is. I can't change God's word. When Pharaoh asked him, who sent you? Which God? I've never known of you, God. I know Ra, Rum, Zeta, all these gods, these pagan gods. He says, listen to me, the God of the Hebrew.
Yes.
Now, why was Moses able to tell Pharaoh with a conviction that the God of the Hebrews sent him as a normal man for Israelites?
Believe.
No. The Spirit of the Lord was upon him. You see, you can't do God's work without the Spirit in you. Is that what I'm saying? Because without the gospel of God, without the truth of God, without the Bible, I am no match to God and the angels. Why? Because it's not in me as broken Adam to seek of righteousness. No. What I say match, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. Me, without the gospel of the kingdom, without the Bible, does not know anything good. My good is based on my righteousness. I don't love us according to God's righteousness. Everything that I do is not of God. So I'm using my human standard to justify eternal things. Now, I am broken, I'm a liar, I'm a thief, I'm wicked, I'm a murderer, I'm an adulteress, everything that lies within me. Because when God looks from heaven, this is what he sees. So there needs to be a redemption for me to be recovered from what he sees. Now, without the Spirit of God in me, nothing that is of heavenly bound I cannot speak of. Because remember Jesus says, everything you hear I tell you is what I hear my Father says. I am from above, you are from below. Jesus never declared in no text of gospel he's from earth. He came in human form through flesh. But his declaration was the whole Israel was after him, the Pharisees. What man? Hold on.
It's again is another.
No. But no.
Disparity
The Pharisees were saying,
Yeah, there's other groups.
we are not against you because of what you say, because you speak according to the prophets and according to the prophet Isaiah. But it's who you said you are and who you're comparing yourself to. That was when the problem started in Jerusalem. Because they said, this man, what manner of man who forgives sins? He said, do you know that the Son of Man has powers to forgive sins? What man raised the dead? Did you know there was no raising of the dead in Israel apart from the prophets who came by God? Nothing like that was happening before. So what I'm saying, I'm giving the truth for that your definition of true Quran, of gospel context, is different from the one that was given by the Torah and the Injil. So that was before. So if you say Quran is final revelation of God, I have to use biblical texts, Torah and Injil, to justify what is ahead of me, because this is a compass by which I use to justify where I'm going. For example, why you have a TomTom in your car or a sat nav? A sat nav. What is the purpose of a sat nav?
Yeah,
Guide you where?
to where you want to go.
Okay, now, failure to comply with the sat nav by not knowing where you're going lead you to
Lost.
be lost. The Bible is that guide.
Yeah.
So if I want to know anything about my forefathers, want to know anything about heavenly kingdom, want to know anything about spirit, the Bible is that guide. That's why the Quran says.
don't disagree.
That's why Muhammad said, if you want to know, if you lose anything, want to know anything, go back to the people of the books.
Absolutely.
Okay, why? Because the people of the books are truth tellers, and the gospel that was given to them, it is God's word.
There is no debate about
Yeah,
that.
I want to say that
The
premise.
debate is about the
Yes.
entirety.
Yeah.
There are things that were changed within that.
Yes.
That to serve human interests. For example.
Yes.
Take the 12 tribes of Israel,
Yes.
for example. Today, in understanding today, only the tribe of Cohen, in English, the name,
Yeah.
which comes, if you go back, it's in Arabic, it's Kahin,
Yeah.
which means priest.
Yeah.
Okay? Only the tribe, Kohen, can be a priest. The rest cannot be priests.
Yes. Yes.
How'd you come up with that?
No, I'm going to ask you a question now.
That's written.
No,
in
no,
the
no.
Bible.
I'm going to give you.
It's not
I'm going to
written.
give. No, remember now. When Jesus came to Israel, when he said, "I came unto my own, and they received me not."
What do you mean by Jesus came to
No,
Israel?
Jesus came to Jerusalem.
Jesus came.
He came into Jerusalem to
Yes.
Israelites, the very people he redeemed. He's going to redeem the very people that was chosen by him.
The very ones who rejected.
Remember, Jesus said, "I, Jesus, made the world." As come to Bible, without me, nothing was made. I am the first and the last. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. These are God-like titles he's taking on to himself. These are the things that got Israel so upset.
Is Israel meaning Jacob?
Yeah, Jesus is also Israel. You know.
He is Israel.
Oh, he's Israel.
He's a descendant of Jacob. Of course.
Okay, the promises that God gave, the blessing that Israel is receiving now is because of the forefathers, which is Jacob.
Today, you mean, or
Yeah,
they was
no, even today, they're still.
What are the
The Arabs? The Arabs are today wealthy Arabs. Where do you think they get those blessings from? The descendants of Abraham.
The Arabs?
Where do you think they get all these wealth
What
from?
blessings are you talking
Okay,
about? You're You're talking about the people who live in Israel today
Yes.
are receiving blessings from God?
Of course. The Bible says God chose Israel as a blessed nation.
For what? For spilling blood?
No.
Murdering children and women?
Can I share some with you? Can I share this with you?
What are they?
Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it
Tell me,
is.
please.
Okay.
Because I don't see any blessings.
I'm going to explain to you now.